Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speak English Daily. I'm Emma, and I'm so happy you're here with me today for another incredible English learning adventure. Today, we are doing something completely different and exciting. Instead of a regular weekday, we're going to live an entire weekend together. From Friday evening relaxation to Sunday night preparation for the new week. But first, let me give you another challenge. Right now, I want you to close your eyes for a moment. Yes, close them. Now try to tell me about your perfect weekend in English for exactly 2 minutes. Don't pause, don't think too much. Just keep talking about what you love to do on weekends. How did that feel? Did you run out of words? Did you struggle to describe your hobbies and weekend activities? Don't worry. That's exactly why we're here today. This isn't just another English lesson. This is a weekend experience. When you master weekend routine vocabulary, you're mastering happiness, hobbies, relationships, and personal interests, the heart of real English conversation. By the end of this 1-hour journey together, you'll be able to describe your entire weekend in English naturally, confidently, and with excitement. You'll have weekend vocabulary, relaxation phrases, and most importantly, the confidence to talk about your free time without worry. We're going to spend 60 minutes living the perfect weekend in English together. I know this might seem like a long time, but think about it. You probably spend hours every weekend watching TV, scrolling through social media, or doing activities that don't improve your English. Today, let's invest this time in your future, your confidence, your dreams. We're going to relax together, have fun together, and you're going to shadow me through every single moment. Repeat after me. Feel the rhythm. Live the weekend in English. Let me tell you why weekend English is absolutely crucial. In my 10 years of teaching, I've discovered something amazing. Students who could talk confidently about their hobbies and weekend activities were the ones who made friends fastest, got jobs easiest, and felt happiest in English. Why? Because when you meet new people, what do they ask? What do you like to do for fun? When you go on dates, what do you talk about? Your interests. When you make small talk with colleagues, what's the safest topic? Weekend plans and hobbies. But here's what most English courses miss completely. Weekend vocabulary is emotion vocabulary. When you talk about things you love, your brain releases happiness hormones, and happy brains learn languages faster. Now, let me explain today's format. We're not just going to sit and listen passively. This is active weekend training for your mouth, your ears, and your heart. We're going to shadow together, which means speaking along with me in real time. Think of it like singing your favorite song at a concert. You don't wait for the singer to finish. You sing together. That's exactly what we're doing with Weekend English. Don't worry about perfection. Don't worry about your pronunciation. Native speakers aren't perfect either. What matters is training your brain to connect English to positive feelings and fun activities. Here's how to get the most from today's experience. First, get comfortable. Grab your favorite weekend drink, coffee, tea, juice, or whatever makes you happy. Find your coziest spot. This should feel like a real weekend experience. Second, listen to my rhythm and emotion. Notice when I sound excited, relaxed, or happy. Then match that feeling when you speak with me. If you miss a word, don't stress. Just jump back in with the next phrase. You can do this while doing weekend activities, cooking, cleaning, walking, even exercising. Many of my students practice while doing weekend chores or relaxing in their gardens. The most important thing is to enjoy this. Weekend English should feel fun, not like work. We're learning the way children learn, through play, repetition, and joy. Most English learners focus only on business English, academic English, formal communication, but they can't talk about their hobbies. They can't describe what makes them happy. They can't connect with people on a personal level. Today, we're building your personal connection vocabulary. We're giving you the words and phrases to share your true self, your interests, your weekend joy with English speakers around the world. Once you can talk naturally about what you love, everything else becomes easier. Making friends, dating, networking, even job interviews become more natural because you can show your personality. Are you ready to transform your weekend English? If yes, let's begin this incredible journey together. Relax, listen, and repeat after me. Let's start our perfect English weekend. It's Friday evening, and the work week is finally over. Time to switch from work mode to weekend mode. Let me tell you about my Friday evening routine, and you can practice with me. Every Friday at 6 p.m., I finish my last work task and close my computer. I stretch my arms high above my head and say, "Thank goodness it's Friday." Then I take 3 deep breaths and let all the work stress leave my body. The weekend has officially begun. First thing I do is change out of my work clothes. I put on my favorite weekend outfit, comfortable jeans and a soft cotton t-shirt. Weekend clothes should feel like a warm hug. Then I go to my kitchen and prepare my Friday evening treat. Tonight, I'm making homemade pizza. I love cooking on Friday evenings because it helps me transition from work to relaxation. I roll out the pizza dough. This is actually wonderful exercise for my arms. I spread tomato sauce evenly, sprinkle mozzarella cheese, then add my favorite toppings, pepperoni, mushrooms, and green peppers. While the pizza bakes in the oven, I pour myself a glass of red wine. The kitchen fills with the most incredible smell. There's nothing quite like homemade pizza. I set the table with my favorite weekend plates and light a small candle. Even simple meals can feel special with a little effort. What do you like to do on Friday evenings? Do you cook something special? Order takeout? Meet friends? Maybe you prefer to just relax at home with a good book or movie? You can practice saying, on Friday evenings, I usually cook. My favorite Friday activity is, after work on Friday, Some people love going out on Friday nights. Bars, restaurants, movies, concerts. Others prefer staying home after a long week. My friend Jake always goes to happy hour with coworkers. My sister Maria has a regular Friday night dinner with her roommates. Everyone has their own perfect way to start the weekend. The pizza is ready. I cut it into perfect triangles and take my first bite. The cheese stretches beautifully. The crust is crispy, and the flavors blend together perfectly. This is exactly what I needed after a busy week. I eat my pizza while watching my favorite Friday night TV show, a comedy series that always makes me laugh. Laughter is the best way to wash away work stress and prepare for a weekend of fun and relaxation. After dinner, I call my best friend Lisa. "Hey Lisa, how was your week?" I ask. "Oh my goodness, so busy," she replies. "But it's Friday now. What are your weekend plans?" We chat for about 30 minutes, sharing stories from our week and making plans for tomorrow. "Want to go to the farmer's market in the morning?" Lisa suggests. "That sounds wonderful," I respond. "Let's meet at 9 a.m. at the coffee shop on Main Street." Having plans with friends makes weekends even more exciting. We talk about everything: work drama, family news, movies we want to see, places we want to visit. These conversations help me feel connected and happy. Before bed, I like to prepare for a relaxing weekend. I make a short list of things I want to do. Go to farmer's market with Lisa. Try that new hiking trail I read about. Visit my parents for Sunday dinner. Do some gardening if the weather's nice. Read at least 2 chapters of my new book. Planning helps me make the most of my weekend without feeling rushed or stressed. Having a mix of social activities, personal time, and family time creates the perfect weekend balance. I end Friday evening with a warm shower and comfortable pajamas. Tomorrow is Saturday, my favorite day of the week. As I drift off to sleep, I feel grateful for good friends, delicious food, and the promise of a wonderful weekend ahead. Saturday morning, my absolute favorite morning of the entire week. No alarm clock, no rushing to get ready for work. Just natural wake-up time when my body is fully rested. I wake up at 8 a.m., feeling completely refreshed. The morning sunlight comes through my bedroom windows, and I can hear birds singing outside. Saturday mornings have such a peaceful, magical feeling. I stretch in bed for a few minutes, then get up and make my weekend coffee. Saturday coffee tastes different than weekday coffee. It's slower, more relaxed, more enjoyable. I use my special weekend mug, the big blue one with sunflowers painted on it. I step out onto my balcony with my coffee and breathe the fresh morning air. The neighborhood is quiet and peaceful. A few people are walking their dogs. Some joggers run by. And I can smell someone cooking breakfast, maybe bacon and eggs. At 8:45, I get dressed for the farmer's market. I choose comfortable walking shoes, a light sweater. Mornings can be cool. And I grab my reusable shopping bags. Farmers markets are perfect places to practice English because everyone is friendly and relaxed. I walk to Main Street Coffee Shop where Lisa is already waiting with 2 coffee cups. "Good morning, sunshine," she calls out cheerfully. "Ready for some market adventures?" "Absolutely. I've been looking forward to this all week," I reply. We walk together toward the farmer's market, chatting about our plans for the day. A farmer's market is buzzing with activity. There are colorful tents everywhere, filled with fresh fruits, vegetables, flowers, baked goods, and handmade crafts. The atmosphere is lively and cheerful. Families with children, elderly couples, young people, everyone enjoying the beautiful Saturday morning together. Our first stop is the fruit vendor. "Good morning, ladies. Beautiful day, isn't it?" says the friendly farmer. His display is absolutely stunning. Red strawberries, orange oranges, yellow bananas, green apples, and purple grapes, all arranged like a rainbow. Everything looks so fresh and delicious, I tell him. "What do you recommend today?" "These strawberries were picked yesterday morning," he says proudly. "They're incredibly sweet. And these peaches are perfectly ripe. Smell this." He holds up a peach, and the smell is amazing. I buy a basket of strawberries and 3 peaches. Lisa chooses apples and a small watermelon. "Thank you so much," we say. "Have a wonderful day," the farmer replies with a big smile. Shopping at farmers markets is so much more personal than supermarkets. You can talk directly with the people who grow your food, ask questions, get recommendations, and support local businesses. Plus, everything tastes so much better. Next, we visit the vegetable stand. The farmer's wife shows us perfect tomatoes, crisp lettuce, fresh herbs, and beautiful flowers. "These basil plants smell amazing," Lisa comments. "Would you like to smell them?" the woman asks, holding up a small potted basil plant. We spend time smelling different herbs: basil, rosemary, mint, oregano. Each one has its own unique, wonderful scent. I decide to buy a small herb garden kit to grow my own fresh herbs at home. "Perfect for Italian dishes," I tell Lisa. "You could make fresh pesto with that basil," she suggests. We're already planning future cooking adventures. A bakery booth is our next stop, and the smell is amazing. Fresh bread, sweet pastries, cookies, and cakes fill the display case. Everything looks so tempting, I say to the baker. Would you like to try our weekend special? She offers. It's a cinnamon roll with cream cheese frosting made this morning. She gives us small samples and it feels wonderful, sweet, warm, and perfectly soft. I'll take 2, please, I decide. 1 for now and 1 for tomorrow morning with coffee. Lisa chooses a chocolate croissant and a loaf of sourdough bread. This bread will make perfect toast for the whole week, she says. We find a small table in the market seating area and enjoy our pastries with fresh coffee from the market coffee cart. The cinnamon roll is even better than I expected. The perfect Saturday morning treat. This is exactly what weekends are for, Lisa says happily. Good food, good company, beautiful weather, and no schedule to follow. Exactly. I agree. I love how relaxed and happy everyone seems here. It's like the whole community comes together every Saturday morning. We watch families teaching their children about different vegetables, elderly couples choosing flowers for their homes, and friends like us just enjoying each other's company. The farmers market isn't just about shopping. It's about community connection and celebrating the simple pleasures of life. After finishing our pastries, we walk through the craft section. Local artists display handmade jewelry, pottery, paintings, and wooden crafts. Everything is unique and beautiful, created with love and skill. I find a small ceramic mug painted with sunflowers. It matches my coffee mug at home perfectly. This would be beautiful for tea ceremonies, I tell the artist. I made it thinking about peaceful morning moments, she replies. I'm so glad you like it. Lisa discovers a hand-knitted scarf in beautiful autumn colors. This will be perfect for cool evenings, she says. We both enjoy supporting local artists and taking home something special and unique. Our final market stop is the flower stand. The display is absolutely breathtaking. Roses, sunflowers, daisies, lilies, and many flowers I don't even recognize. The colors are vibrant and the fragrances are wonderful. I'd like to make a small bouquet for my dining table, I tell the flower vendor. She helps me choose flowers that blend together perfectly. White daisies, yellow sunflowers, and green ferns. This combination will look beautiful and last about a week with proper care, she advises. Lisa chooses a single red rose for her bedroom. Sometimes one perfect flower is better than a whole bouquet, she says thoughtfully. We leave the farmer's market with full shopping bags, happy hearts, and plans to return next Saturday. Same time next week? Lisa asks. Definitely. This was the perfect start to the weekend. After saying goodbye to Lisa, I head home to put away my market treasures and prepare for my next Saturday adventure, hiking that new trail I've been wanting to explore. I arrange my beautiful flowers in my new ceramic mug, and they look absolutely perfect on my kitchen table. The fresh fruits and vegetables going to my refrigerator, and I save one perfect peach for an afternoon snack. Time to get ready for hiking. I change into my hiking outfit, comfortable athletic clothes, strong hiking boots, and a lightweight backpack. I pack water, healthy snacks, my phone, and a small first aid kit. Being prepared makes outdoor adventures more fun and safer. A hiking trail is about 20 minutes from my house by car. As I drive there, I listen to my favorite weekend playlist, upbeat songs that make me feel energetic and excited. The weather is absolutely perfect for hiking, sunny, warm, with a gentle breeze. I arrive at the trailhead and see several other hikers preparing for their adventures. There are families with children, couples, solo hikers like me, and even some people with friendly dogs. The hiking community is always welcoming and positive. Beautiful day for a hike, says a man adjusting his backpack straps. Absolutely perfect, I reply. Have you done this trail before? This is my third time, he answers. It's about 2 miles round trip with a gorgeous view at the top. You're going to love it. I thank him for the information and start walking up the trail. The path is well maintained and clearly marked, winding through tall trees that provide nice shade. I can hear birds singing and leaves rustling in the breeze, nature's perfect soundtrack. About 10 minutes into the hike, I meet a friendly family coming back down the trail. How is the view up there? I ask them. Amazing, the mother replies. You can see the whole valley and the mountains in the distance. It's definitely worth the climb. Our 2 children are excited and talkative. We saw a squirrel, the little boy announces proudly. And lots of pretty flowers, adds his sister. Their enthusiasm makes me even more excited to reach the top. The trail gets a bit steeper, and I start to feel my heart rate increase. This is exactly the kind of healthy exercise I love. Challenging enough to feel accomplished, but not so difficult that it's stressful. I pause occasionally to catch my breath and enjoy the peaceful forest surroundings. Halfway up, I meet another solo hiker taking a rest break. Mind if I join you for a minute? I ask. Of course. It's always nice to have company on the trail, she responds with a smile. We chat while resting on a fallen log. She tells me she hikes every Saturday as her personal time away from a busy work week. There's something magical about being in nature, she says. It helps me reset and recharge for the week ahead. I completely agree, I say. I'm trying to spend more time outdoors on weekends. It feels so much better than staying inside all day. We hike the rest of the trail together, chatting about favorite outdoor activities, travel dreams, and life philosophy. Making new friends on adventures is one of the best parts of being open to new experiences. Finally, we reach the top. The view is absolutely breathtaking. Rolling green hills, distant mountains, a sparkling river winding through the valley, and puffy white clouds dotting the blue sky. Wow, we both say at the same time, then laugh at our identical reaction. We spend about 15 minutes at the top, taking photos, eating snacks, and just absorbing the stunning view. This is definitely going on my regular weekend rotation, I tell my new hiking friend. Same here, she agrees. Want to exchange numbers? Maybe we could hike together again sometime. We become hiking buddies and make plans to try a different trail next month. Having exercise partners makes staying active so much more fun and sustainable. The hike down is easier and faster, but just as enjoyable. My legs feel strong and energized, and my mind feels clear and peaceful. This is exactly the kind of Saturday afternoon activity that makes me feel truly alive and healthy. Back at my car, I check my phone and see a text message from my mom. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Dad and I are looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for dinner. Love you. I text back. Just finished an amazing hike. Can't wait to see you both tomorrow. What can I bring for dinner? She responds quickly. Just bring yourself, sweetheart. Dad is making his famous barbecue chicken. Having family connections and traditions makes weekends even more meaningful. I'm already looking forward to tomorrow's dinner and quality time with my parents. I drive home feeling completely satisfied with my Saturday so far. Wonderful friends, delicious market food, beautiful nature, healthy exercise, and family plans to look forward to. This is what perfect weekend living feels like. Back home from my hiking adventure, I feel wonderfully tired and accomplished. There's something special about physical tiredness that comes from outdoor activities. It feels healthy and satisfying, completely different from work tiredness. I take a refreshing shower to wash away the trail dust and sweat. The warm water feels incredible on my tired muscles, and I use my favorite lavender body wash that helps me relax completely. After my shower, I put on comfortable home clothes, soft sweatpants, and a cozy sweater. Saturday evening is perfect for pursuing personal hobbies and interests, the activities that feed my soul and express my creativity. Tonight, I'm excited to work on my photography hobby. I recently bought a new camera, and I want to practice taking artistic photos of my farmer's market flowers. Photography is one of my newest passions. It combines creativity, technical skills, and the joy of capturing beautiful moments. I set up a small photography area near my kitchen window, where the natural light is soft and beautiful. I arrange my sunflowers and daisies in different positions, trying various angles and compositions. The challenge is to capture not just how they look, but how they make me feel. Happy, peaceful, grateful for natural beauty. Photography requires patience and experimentation. I take dozens of photos, adjusting the lighting, changing the background, moving the flowers slightly. Each photo teaches me something new about composition, color, and artistic vision. This one captures the sunflower's personality perfectly, I say to myself. looking at a photo where the flower seems to be reaching toward the window light, and this close-up shows the detail parts I never noticed before. After an hour of photography practice, I upload my favorite images to my computer and begin basic editing. I adjust the brightness, enhance the colors slightly, and crop the photos for better composition. It's like painting with light and technology. I post my 3 best flower photos on social media with the caption, "Saturday flower photography practice. These beauties came from this morning's farmer's market adventure. #weekend hobbies, #photography, #farmer's market, #flowers of Instagram." Within minutes, friends start commenting and liking the photos. "Beautiful shots, Emma," writes my friend Sarah. "You're getting so good at photography." My sister Jessica comments, "These are professional quality. I'm so proud of your artistic growth." Social media can be a wonderful way to share hobbies and connect with friends who support your interests. It feels great to receive encouragement and positive feedback from people who care about you. Now it's time for another Saturday evening hobby, reading. I've been working through a fascinating book about travel adventures in Southeast Asia. Reading expands my mind, improves my vocabulary, and takes me to places I dream of visiting someday. I make myself a cup of chamomile tea, light my favorite vanilla candle, and settle into my reading chair with a soft blanket. This is my perfect Saturday evening sanctuary, comfortable, peaceful, and focused on personal growth and enjoyment. The book describes amazing temples in Cambodia, street food markets in Vietnam, and beautiful beaches in Thailand. As I read, I imagine myself walking through these exotic locations, tasting new foods, meeting local people, and experiencing different cultures. Someday I'll take that trip to Southeast Asia, I tell myself. Reading about it now helps me prepare and builds my excitement for future adventures. Having travel dreams gives life an extra sense of purpose and excitement. After reading for about 45 minutes, my stomach starts to rumble. Time for a simple Saturday evening dinner. I don't want anything complicated, just something delicious and satisfying. I decide to make a pasta salad using some of the vegetables I bought at the farmer's market this morning. I cook whole wheat pasta, then mix it with fresh tomatoes, crisp cucumbers, colorful bell peppers, and my new herbs. I add olive oil, lemon juice, salt, and pepper for a light, fresh dressing. The pasta salad is absolutely delicious, healthy, colorful, and full of fresh flavors. I eat it while continuing to read my travel book, imagining myself eating similar fresh, healthy foods in faraway places. For dessert, I slice one of my perfect farmer's market peaches and eat it slowly, enjoying each sweet, juicy bite. Fresh fruit is the perfect ending to a day full of natural beauty and healthy activities. As the evening progresses, I decide to call my college friend Maria, who lives across the country. We try to have long phone conversations every few weeks to stay connected despite the distance. Emma, perfect timing. Maria answers cheerfully. I was just thinking about you. How's your Saturday been? I tell her about my market adventure, hiking experience, photography practice, and reading time. She shares stories about her weekend activities, a yoga class, brunch with coworkers, and apartment decorating projects. It sounds like you're living your best weekend life. Maria says, I love how you balance social time, exercise, creativity, and personal growth. You're inspiring me to be more intentional about my weekends, too. We talk for over an hour, covering everything from career goals to relationship updates to travel dreams. Long-distance friendships require extra effort, but they're so valuable for maintaining connections with people who knew you during important life phases. I miss you so much, I tell Maria as our conversation winds down. I miss you too. Let's plan a visit soon. Either you come here or I come there. We need some in-person friend time. Absolutely. Let's look at our calendars this week and pick some dates. I'd love to show you all my favorite local spots. After hanging up, I feel warm and connected, grateful for friendships that survive distance and time. These relationships add so much richness and meaning to life. The evening is winding down, and I decide to prepare for a perfect night's sleep. I dim the lights throughout my apartment, creating a peaceful, relaxing atmosphere. I wash my face, brush my teeth, and put on my most comfortable pajamas. Before bed, I spend a few minutes writing in my gratitude journal about today's experiences. Beautiful weather for outdoor activities, delicious fresh food from the farmer's market, successful hiking adventure and new trail friend, creative satisfaction from photography practice, quality time with a good book, meaningful conversation with long-distance friend, feeling healthy, happy, and fulfilled. Writing down positive experiences helps solidify them in memory and creates an attitude of appreciation for life's simple pleasures. As I get into bed, I feel completely satisfied with my Saturday. It included the perfect balance of social interaction, physical activity, creative expression, intellectual stimulation, and personal reflection. This is what weekends are meant to be. Time to recharge, pursue interests, strengthen relationships, and enjoy life. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I'm already looking forward to spending time with my parents and preparing for another productive week. But for now, it's time to rest and let my body and mind recover from a wonderful day of weekend living. Sunday morning has a completely different energy than Saturday morning. While Saturday feels energetic and adventure-ready, Sunday feels calm, peaceful, and thoughtful, perfect for self-care and preparing for the week ahead. I wake up naturally around 8:30 a.m., feeling completely rested after yesterday's active adventures. The morning light is softer today, filtered through some light clouds that make everything look dreamy and peaceful. Instead of jumping out of bed immediately, I allow myself to wake up slowly. I stretch gently under the covers, think about yesterday's highlights, and mentally prepare for today's more relaxed pace. Sunday mornings are for being kind to yourself. Finally, I get up and make my special Sunday coffee, a rich, dark roast that I save for weekend mornings. I use my beautiful new ceramic mug from yesterday's market, and it feels perfect in my hands. Sometimes the little details make ordinary moments feel special. I take my coffee to the living room and open the curtains to let in the soft morning light. Today feels like a perfect day for indoor activities and gentle self-care routines that prepare me for a successful week ahead. First on my Sunday agenda, a thorough apartment cleaning and organizing session. This might not sound exciting, but I actually love Sunday cleaning. It helps me feel prepared, organized, and in control of my environment. Plus, physical activity early in the day gives me energy for everything else. I put on my favorite upbeat music playlist, songs that make me want to dance and move around. Cleaning with good music doesn't feel like work. It feels like a fun dance party while doing important jobs. I start in the kitchen, washing yesterday's dishes and cleaning all the counters. The fresh flowers from the farmer's market look even more beautiful in the clean, organized space. I love how a tidy kitchen makes cooking and eating more fun during the week. Next, I move to the living room, cleaning furniture, making couch cushions look nice, and organizing books and magazines. I clean the carpet while singing along to my favorite songs. Cleaning becomes so much more fun with music and movement. The bedroom gets fresh sheets and pillowcases. There's something absolutely wonderful about clean bedding. It makes every night's sleep feel special and comfortable. I organize my dresser drawers and hang up clothes that were scattered around the room during the week. Finally, I clean the bathroom, washing surfaces until they sparkle and organizing toiletries. A clean, fresh bathroom makes daily routines more pleasant and helps me feel good every morning. After 2 hours of active cleaning, my whole apartment looks and feels incredible. Moving around, good music, and seeing progress makes me feel energized and accomplished. Perfect, I say to myself, looking around at my clean, organized space. Now I can truly relax for the rest of Sunday. Time for my favorite Sunday self-care activity, a long, relaxing bubble bath. I fill the bathtub with warm water and add my special lavender bath salts. The aroma immediately relaxes my mind and body after the morning's hard work. I light several candles around the bathroom, making it feel like a spa. Then I get into the warm, fragrant water and feel all the stress from the week melt away completely. This feels absolutely divine. I soak for 30 minutes, letting my mind wander peacefully. Sometimes I think about next week. Sometimes I remember happy moments from the weekend. And sometimes I just enjoy the warm water and candlelight. Bath time is my quiet thinking time. After my relaxing bath, I put on my softest, most comfortable clothes, a pair of old jeans, and a soft sweater that feels like a hug. Sunday afternoon clothes should be comfortable above everything else. Now it's time to prepare for my favorite Sunday tradition, dinner with my parents. I check my phone and see a text from my mom. Dad's already started preparing the chicken. Come hungry and bring your appetite for his famous barbecue. I smile reading her message. Family dinners are one of the best parts of life. Having them every week makes good memories and traditions. Before leaving from my parents' house, I decide to prepare a small gift for dinner. Even though Mom said to just bring myself, I love bringing something homemade to family meals. It shows I care and adds to the shared experience. I decide to make a simple fruit salad using some of the beautiful fruit from yesterday's farmer's market. I cut the sweet strawberries, slice the ripe peaches, and add some fresh mint leaves from my new herb garden. The colors are vibrant and the smell is amazing. I taste a small spoonful and it's perfectly sweet and fresh. Exactly what we'll want after Dad's rich barbecue chicken. Sometimes the simplest dishes are the most satisfying, especially when made with love and fresh ingredients. I pack the fruit salad in a pretty bowl and grab a small bunch of flowers to take to Mom. Fresh flowers always make her smile, and sharing beauty from my weekend adventures makes me happy too. The drive to my parents' house takes about 20 minutes through familiar neighborhoods where I grew up. Passing by my old elementary school, the park where I learned to ride a bike, and the ice cream shop where we celebrated childhood achievements brings back wonderful memories. Family traditions and regular meetings make strong connections in life. No matter how busy work gets or how much life changes, Sunday dinners with my parents stay the same, a source of love, stability, and connection. I arrive at their house and immediately smell the incredible barbecue chicken cooking on Dad's outdoor grill. He's been making his special recipe for 20 years, and it gets better every time. Emma, perfect timing, Mom calls from the front door, drying her hands on her apron. Dad just put the chicken on the grill, and I'm finishing the side dishes. I hug her warmly and give her the flowers and fruit salad. These flowers are beautiful, sweetheart, and this fruit salad looks absolutely delicious, she says, looking at my gifts. You always add such special touches to our dinners. Dad appears from the backyard, grill tools in hand, wearing his world's best dad apron that my sister and I gave him for Father's Day years ago. There's my favorite daughter, he jokes, giving me a big bear hug. I'm your only daughter, Dad, I laugh, continuing our long-standing joke. That's what makes you so special, he responds with a smile. We spend the next hour cooking together, chatting about my weekend adventures and their week's activities. Dad tells me about his golf game with his retired friends. Mom shares news about her book club and volunteer work at the local library. Your life sounds so full and interesting. I tell them, retirement is wonderful for you both. Mom laughs and says, we're busier now than when we were working, but it's all activities we choose and enjoy. The chicken finishes cooking perfectly. Golden brown, smells incredible and so tender. We sit down to eat. Dad's famous barbecue chicken, Mom's homemade mashed potatoes, fresh green beans from their garden, warm dinner rolls, and my farmer's market fruit salad. This is absolutely perfect, I say, taking the first bite of chicken. Dad, you did an amazing job this time. He smiles with pride. Cooking for family brings him such joy and satisfaction. We eat slowly, enjoying both the food and each other's company. We discuss my work projects, their retirement adventures, family news, and plans for coming holidays. These conversations strengthen our relationships and help us stay connected despite our different daily routines. I'm so grateful for these Sunday dinners. I tell them honestly. They're the highlight of my weekend and give me something wonderful to look forward to every week. They're our highlight too, sweetheart, Mom responds. Seeing you happy and healthy, sharing your adventures, and spending quality time together, this is what family is all about. After dinner, we sit on their back porch with cups of coffee, watching the sun begin to set. The evening air is gentle and peaceful, perfect for relaxed conversation and comfortable quiet. Tomorrow starts another week, I say thoughtfully, but weekends like this one make everything worthwhile. Good friends, outdoor adventures, creative activities, family time. This is what living well looks like. Dad nods wisely. Life is made up of these simple moments, Emma. The big achievements matter, but it's the regular joys, weekend markets, hiking trails, family dinners, that create real happiness. As the evening ends, I help Mom clean up the dinner dishes while Dad puts away the grill and works in their garden. These ordinary activities feel meaningful when shared with people you love. Same time next Sunday? I ask, as I prepare to leave. Always, sweetheart, Mom replies. We wouldn't miss our weekly time with you for anything in the world. I drive home feeling completely happy, my heart full of love, my body satisfied with good food, and my mind peaceful from quality family time. Tomorrow, I'll return to work responsibilities, but tonight, I'll sleep well, knowing that I've lived this weekend fully and meaningfully. This is what perfect weekend English sounds like. Conversations about joy, connection, simple pleasures, and the activities that make life rich and satisfying. When you can describe your happiness in English, you can connect with people around the world who share similar values and dreams. Thank you so much for spending this whole weekend with me. I hope you feel more confident about describing your hobbies, your family time, and all the beautiful moments that make your weekends special. Practice these phrases, use them in your daily life, and most importantly, enjoy every moment of your weekend adventures. Keep practicing, keep exploring, and I'll see you in another episode soon. Take care, my wonderful English learners.